Now we have sound. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hi. Good evening, and welcome to the public beta of the Social Distancing Variety Hour. My name's Adam.
I'm Michael.
I'm Yeshuwa.
We're going to get into a lot more with Yeshuwa in a little bit. We have some fantastic artistic videos of certain natures, some music, perhaps more live music than you can handle.
Yes.
All kinds of goodness coming up for you.
We just talked about a bunch of interesting stuff, but y'all missed it because I accidentally unplugged the thing from the other thing. So we'll recreate that for you later. This is a film.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it now and then show some films so we can get some more eyes on this? We should start
let's do
texting
that.
out
Yeah,
this
start
link.
texting people.
You know, so you know, if you got the link and you got friends, good.
Send it out.
We hope you're home and you're safe. We don't want to talk too much about this, and in future shows we won't. But just for tonight, as an introduction, I hope you're taking this thing seriously, because it's a serious thing.
It's wild.
It is wild. How was the liquor store, Michael?
For those of you that don't know, I work for the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board, and it has been mayhem. If you thought a toilet paper shortage was crazy and a lack of anything but ground meat, try to find yourself some Jack Daniels or some Tito's in this town right now. But you can't. So I hope this doesn't come as shocking news to anyone, but as of 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening, the Pennsylvania liquor stores are closed and will be for at least 2 weeks, at which time things will be looked at and a decision will be made. And the fact that it's 2 weeks and then a decision will be made leads back to the main point that I hope you know what's coming or what may be coming. And I don't want to sound like a paranoid fool, and I don't want to drive you into a serious panic. That being said, at best, I will become a conspiracy theorist, and I will be laughed at on the streets more than I am now because of my crazy views, and my radio show will become nothing but songs by Kermit the Frog while I talk about hermaphrodite frogs. But this is something serious, and so at best, I will be a paranoid freak giving you bad information about things, and I should not be trusted again. That's at best, and then you lose a couple of weeks of paychecks and things go back to normal. That's at best. Yeah. On that note, I've been reading a lot about things that are happening with universal basic income. You should look into it. You should stay in touch with the news, but not so much that it drives you mad. Lots of movies, lots of things, and hopefully a lot of things like this. I know our dear friend Matt Texter is doing some cool stuff with the podcast. You should check that out. There's lots of people broadcasting live and playing. You should check that out. You can support local artists by buying their albums and their merchandise. You can support local restaurants by ordering takeout for as long as they are open and able. So do those things, but please, avoid large groups. Don't go out. Just trust me. This is something serious that is going to start coming. If you don't believe me and you want to rack your brain, just read about Italy. And they had no one. So that being said, we're not going to talk about that anymore tonight. And in future shows, we'll leave it be. This is about your entertainment. We have some fantastic things for you tonight. Things that we don't even know about yet. Yeshua's going to perform. It's going to be great. We've got all kinds of videos. Adam and I may do a little triage, diet style.
You're already doing it. You're just not listening to it.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, check this out. Bop! Oh, that's even cooler. But now it kind of detracts from what I've been saying, for me anyway. And now I'm trying to find a rhythm. Adam, you're great. So your social distancing variety hour has begun. Glad you're with us. And check out one way it is. His music
Death will become you. Feel the blackness in the air. Let it succumb to your will and devour you to the nothingness.
back. The social distancing variety hour. Oh wow. Alright, turn the music down just half a touch.
Half a touch.
Well, whole touch for me. Excellent. I'm Michael. That's Adam.
Alright.
This is Yeshuwa. It's like that
Why is it like
because
that?
Yeshuwa made it.
Yeshuwa made it.
That's why you're here.
And the only reason he's here.
No.
No. It's
But-
because
but
he's
it's
straight
not,
talent.
But it's not worth it if you don't do the catchphrase.
Right.
I gotta do it.
Man.
I try to slide it in there whenever.
By the next show, we should all come up with catchphrases. Mine's it's like that because Michael did it. Hope you're enjoying your social distancing. This is a social distancing variety hour. We've got all kinds of great stuff coming up, and we're going to be with you a lot, hopefully. So, as that goes on, we'll get way better at this.
Well, and if you're out there watching and you're a creator of weird video content and you want us to show it to people on the internet, get at me, send it to me. I got way more than we had time to use this week. I've probably got nearly enough already for next time, but we're going to keep doing this for as long as all of this
is happening.
So, yeah, send us videos. Live performances are cool. Music videos are cool. Weird art shit is cool.
Oh yeah, we can cuss.
Yeah, we can.
See, I keep forgetting I'm not on the radio.
Yeah, you're not gonna make the baby Jesus cry.
Yeah. Fuck yeah!
So
got a little something.
yeah, let's do this one.
Yeah. Let's. This one's good.
So this is a film from my friend Dustin Resch, who is a friend of mine from trivia circles. We know each other from, because we're nerdy like that, we know each other from our online trivia league and trivia podcasts and stuff like that. He's an illustrator and makes caricature art and illustrates children's books and cool stuff like that. And one of his stranger and more interesting hobbies is scuba diving and drawing stuff while he's down there. So this is a film that he made about scuba diving and drawing some fish. So let's check it out.
Let's.
Hi, I'm Dustin. I've been drawing for a long time, and I've only been diving for a couple years, but I've been working on combining the two and doing some underwater drawing. So here's one of my early tests in the pool before I ever try it out in the ocean, or soon I'm going to be diving in the Denver Aquarium and drawing there. And hopefully we'll do a lot more of the underwater scuba work. But I'm working here on a large plastic instructor's slate that divers will use normally to communicate with each other or take notes of the animals that you're seeing. And so I'm 12 feet down here at the bottom of a training pool and just sketching some fun imaginary animals from the top of my head. Eventually I want to do live studies from live animals. But this is a full graphite, no wood pencil on a plastic slate. And I'm discovering here that it's kind of difficult to hold steady without your hand cramping up. But here's the end product of the original sketch. And so then I take a photograph and bring it right into my iPad, into Art Studio Pro, and I'm just going to start laying in color. I normally work in value first and do a grayscale study with lights and darks, and then do color on top. But this one's such a whimsical piece, and it doesn't have any scene structure really. It's just a bunch of fishies on top of water. So I'm really just painting in full color right over the tops of the drawings, and eventually I'll drop the pencil sketch since I'm painting fully over. So sped up, I'm just painting my way through the whole thing, working on all the fun little fish. And yeah, Art Studio Pro is the software. This is an iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil. Working on my little anglerfish. And soon you're going to see some of the above water hazards of wildlife while you're working on art. I get attacked by a very small white land shark right about here. lap shark, I should say. That's Tilly. And she's very irritated that I am drawing instead of paying attention to her. She's a good dog and a giant pain in the butt. And kind of an attention-seeking missile. But I'm just working through, putting finishing touches on everything. I like the way that this painting is going, just as a creature study. Moving things around a little bit, adding in some texture, bubbles and light reflections, and getting the last few creatures in with the water layers turned back off. You can see I turn on and off the reference layer and things like that a lot while I'm working, especially since I moved things around a little bit from the original sketch. But here's my final slate full of fishies drawing after it's been drawn underwater and then painted above water. Thank you for having a look.
And we're back in the studio.
Did a switch.
And Yeshuwa is sitting in my chair so he can rap at you.
And I'm hiding behind Adam.
For reasons that he has.
Reasons.
All right, so, Mr. Yeshuwa, I'm going to sit down.
Word.
And Michael moved my light, too. So now
Now
I have lots of light. In
let there
this,
be light.
This
I can
area
be washed
right
out
here.
in any. Oh, man.
Oh, thanks.
You guys jealous? Maybe Yeshua should sing for us when we do that.
So
I
Yeshuwa,
didn't know that was gonna happen.
so why's it like that?
Nobody did.
Because Yeshua made it.
So,
Introduce yourself.
yeah, please do.
I'm Yeshua. I'm an artist. I perform all around Erie. I'm from Erie. I just love spreading good vibes and good energy to the people, and that's what I feel is definitely needed in this time. And I actually had a show that got canceled actually recently, and that breaks my heart. But I picked this up and I jumped right on it, and here I am before you right now, live.
Live in the basement.
For real. This is the first time I ever went live too. I never went live before. This is a pretty awesome experience. I've been on a phone live thing where it's like, ah! But nothing like this. This is a super official. This is super official.
Do you know who this is? This is three-time Jeopardy
3
champion
times.
Adam Holquist.
3 times.
3 times. Man, if I had a nickel for every time Johnny Evans used my line, I'd be a nickel richer. So, Yeshua, for the people that don't know, and before we get into it, talk about the development of your musical style, because you listen to a lot of stuff, and not even technical, fuck that shit, the feel, you're all about the good vibes, but at the same time, there's a direction that you go, and you really do keep a positive thing, and one of the reasons I really appreciate your music is that your lyrics are real, and it's not all I want to do is cash machine, gunshot, bop, bop in the club kind of stuff.
True.
Although I love that song.
That is fire. That is a fire track. That inspired me. That is a track that does inspire me, for sure. For sure. That's definitely an inspiring track. But, I don't know. I believe in spreading positivity. You are the energy that you keep around you, and that you create. So that's the energy that I like to surround myself with. I do like music like that, though. Don't get me wrong. I am listening to music like that, and I don't know, other we'll say more urban types of music.
Urban? Does that mean black?
Not necessarily black. And then Eminem. Eminem is urban. I was listening to some M today.
Sure. Great. Great. Well, how come every time we bring up rap, we gotta bring up Eminem? Rocky Marciano, bitches.
I was knocking out to some M today. No lie. Here's a secret fact. Every time I go live, moments before I go live, I always hear "Lose Yourself" in my head. It just, I don't know. It just starts doom doom doom. It just starts going. And then yeah. and then it's time.
All right. Well, do you feel it now?
I'm feeling it right now.
All right,
right
then
now.
Let's go live.
Before we get that copyright strike. So you want to tell us anything about these 2 tracks? You got 2 tracks for us now. We'll do another track later on after we do some other weird shit.
Other weird shit.
Right. Anything to tell us about these?
These are two of my favorite songs that I have made by me, and they're more chill songs. Time and Godspeed. And I really like both of those tracks. Making those tracks was definitely a cool experience. Just where I was, the headspace that I was at those times was super cool. Super cool, very relaxed, very, very type of like a relationship type of feel. But yeah, you'll see what that's all about soon. It's like that because Yeshuwa made it.
I was just about to ask you why I was like that.
It's like that because Yeshuwa made it.
All right. I got to push the button.
Push the button. There's nothing like spending time with you. There's nothing like spending time with you. It's like that cause Yeshuwa made it. There's nothing like spending time with you. There's nothing like spending time with you. There's nothing like spending time on ya. Spend time on the only thing I want now. In the palm trees out in Arizona. This call from when I forgot to pick my phone up. Hope this relationship will never fade away. Had to wait for the day till it finally came. When the situation stayed, I was so amazed. Now I see the silver lining on clouds of gray. On clouds of gray? On clouds of gray. Keep a cool attitude, catch your blessings, man. I'm with you, you're my world, you're my everything. And I put that on everything. If I know one thing will never change. That's us, that's love, that's trust. I'm with you, you're my world, you're my everything. And I put that on everything. There's nothing like spending time with you. 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 God bless. There's nothing like spending time with you. There's nothing like spending time with you. Yeah. It's like that, cause Yeshuwa made it. Moving around at top speed, you are everything that I need. Cruising around at top speed, my bag's light, but I got everything with me. When I move at top speed. Lonely on the road, glad I got you with me. Say a prayer for me before it's my time to leave. Next moment I be moving Godspeed. Godspeed, Godspeed. Next moment I be moving Godspeed. You can see the way we do it. Top speed, doors open when I pull up. Godspeed, Godspeed. Next moment I be moving Godspeed. Give me around like a hula. Treat your body like a Kama Sutra. I pray they never pull me over. If they do, it's all over. Especially when moving at top speed. Set the road ablaze when the tires start to screech. That means that I'm reaching that top speed. With good on the streets, they could it be, but only when I'm hitting that top speed. When the speed starts to peak, it's easy to tell by the way that her body speed. Godspeed, Godspeed. Next moment I be moving Godspeed. You see the way we do it. Top speed, the road when I pull up. Godspeed, Godspeed. Next moment I be moving Godspeed. Give me around like a hula. Treat your body like a Kama Sutra. Yep.
That was dope, man.
Hey,
you know what's
thank
even
you.
better? It's always good to clap on air.
Clapping on air.
Thank you.
That's a
Hope you
face
guys
cookies
enjoy-
trick right
hope
there.
y'all enjoyed
Clapping
it.
on air.
You gotta do it.
I dug it.
Thanks,
Erie.
Alice.
Erie, PA.
I love you.
All right, I'm gonna get
do a seat
right
swap?
up here in the camera. I'll put on a track so we can swap seats back around, and we'll come talk to you in a minute. This is
It's like that because Yeshuwa made it.
This is a new video by my friend D. DePrater, who runs Elite Tapes, which put out a release of mine recently, which we'll talk about later. It's called Tomorrow Wouldn't Be the Same Without You.
Without you.
We talk every day, so I guess I'm not in your way. Now it wouldn't be the same without you. Too scared to talk, I turned away and thought, now it wouldn't be the same without you. Been passing people like you, going in and out closet doors. I've denied my feelings, and what for? Without them, we talk every day, so I guess I'm not in your way. Now it wouldn't be the same without you. I always knew we were going to be friends. I always knew we were going to be friends. I always knew we were going to be friends. I always knew we were going to be friends. I'll say it again. Tomorrow won't be the same without. Tomorrow won't be the same without you. Tomorrow won't be the same without you. Tomorrow won't be the same without you.
Fantastico.
Face cookies.
No.
Oh, sorry. No, not.
Social distancing variety hour.
TM.
Keeping the distance.
Version 0.9, the public beta tests.
Yep.
That was your friend.
That was my friend D. DePrater from the greater Cleveland area.
The greater Cleveland area. Which just means like outside of the city, like the exurbs.
Yeah,
but it
it's
doesn't
like-
mean
it's
greater
like
Cleveland.
Well, I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland because Cleveland likes me.
Cleveland likes a good drone artist.
They do. That's actually really, really true.
I'm Michael.
I'm Adam.
I'm Yeshuwa.
Why is it
It's-
like that?
It's like that because Yeshuwa made
Oh,
it.
he said the thing.
Hey, all the artists and information that we're providing with you tonight, their links are up in the description of the post.
Taste.
So check that out, and you can support them on Bandcamp. You can buy their merch. You can do all kinds of things. You can also do that for all your local artists all over the place, and any artist really, when it comes down to it.
Yeah,
Lots of
'cause
people are
they're all
broadcasting
losing work.
live.
So Yeshuwa, you got merch.
I do have merch.
What kind of
linked
merch
it-
you got?
I linked them to your SoundCloud, but that doesn't get you
Hey,
paid.
thank
So
you.
how can the
Thank you.
people?
Thank you.
How can the people give you money and you'll put beads on their wrist?
I do have bracelets. I got bracelets. They're going for $5.
Project. Can you hear him?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, you're right there.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm getting there.
You're hitting it.
Seek is like,
Alright, cool.
nah, I'm hitting it too.
So, oh god.
Hitting it from the
Social
back.
distancing.
Well,
I don't
if
know
I'm gonna
about
lose
that.
30% of my lung capacity for anybody, it's gonna
Aw,
be you, baby.
Thanks.
We've got a
St.
son
Patrick's
together.
Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I forgot all about St. Patrick's Day.
And he's asleep upstairs on the couch.
He is. Oh, and it's adorable.
Yeah.
He was out.
Yeah.
He's out.
He like whipped off his shirt randomly today and like got it stuck on his head. Like, what are you doing, bud?
Yo, like if you're not friends with my dear friend, 3-time Jeopardy champion Adam Holquist, and his lovely bride to be, Miss Ren Dugan. Oh, should I use her real name?
Nah, it's
Anyway.
fine.
But if you're not friends with them, you should be.
Get acquainted.
Especially during this time of social distancing variety hour.
Yeah, you're not allowed to come over.
You can't come over.
No,
Just
only
us.
Michael and Yeshuwa can come over.
Yep, and whatever random guest we get next time.
Right.
But that's it.
Right.
But you should be friends with them, especially on the Instagrams, because Oscar is something else, and they post a ton of pictures and video. They've got 2 great daughters too. Don't get me wrong, and they're fantastic. Yet, people love a good kid.
Yeah.
And that kid's something else, and he dances like a motherfucker.
He
Because
does.
I just remembered as I'm talking that I can cuss.
Yeah, you can.
Fuck. That's why we're in the basement, so
Yeah.
that we can cuss. Like dads in the 50s.
Drinking whiskey and cussing in the basement.
Actually, we're getting into some Spanish red tonight. Well,
Oh, okay.
Adam is a whiskey drinker because he's a
I would drink
professional.
some
But
Spanish.
yeah, I've become quite the amateur connoisseur, which is on my business card.
Michael Bennett, amateur
Amateur
connoisseur.
You should see me in bed.
Late nights.
Late nights.
Speaking of late nights, let's get into another video. This is the Division Street Machine. It's called What You Need.
Machine.
Why don't you tell me, girl, what you need from me? 'Cause Lord knows I tried everything to get through here. You know I provide, baby girl, everything for you. And all that
video's over. So we're back on. Hi, social distancing variety hour.
Social distancing variety hour.
We're all hugging each other on
Now
the TV.
you're supposed to say it.
Social distancing variety hour.
It's like that because Michael made it.
Wait a minute now.
This is Adam.
This is Michael.
I'm Yeshuwa.
He's our guest. Be our guest. Thanks for being with us.
So during the break, Yeshuwa was saying, it seems like he wanted to do this for a while, and we said, about 2 days.
2 days.
And then we started telling him the story, and then
But
we thought,
we
let's
decided-
save it, and we'll tell you guys the story instead.
This is radio practice.
This is radio practice.
This is why we're so good on our first try. Ladies.
What up, Chang?
Spanish Red. All right.
It's good.
It's
So-
real good.
So I was supposed to be hosting a show at Bastion Studios.
Which, if you haven't been,
you should.
and you
in
should have.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, probably like 4 months. Anyway.
Don't say that.
Enough of that. 4 months. But phenomenal what they
Yeah,
have done
definitely.
there. It is exactly what the city needs if you're from the 814. And it's just another one of those fantastic, cool things that's going on in our town. Silas. Support your local scene.
But not right now. Stay.
But not right now.
home.
Stay home. That's why we're doing this.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. Quarantine.
So anyway, I was
How
supposed
could
to
you
be,
not want to watch this every other day?
So I was supposed to be hosting a show at Bastion Studios this Friday for my
Which,
friend.
if you haven't been,
Which if you haven't been,
you should have gone.
you should have gone because now you missed it.
Yeah.
For my friend Bob Bucko, who was on tour from Iowa, and my friend Josh Miller, who was on tour from Michigan. And when shit started getting sideways, we thought, well, one thing that might work is to just not invite people in, but still stream it so people can watch it from home. And then they ended up canceling their tour, so it kind of became a moot point. But by then, I was really excited to stream things from places. So now we're doing it here.
Because if I can't stream things from places, I don't want to.
Then the terrorists have won.
You know what's so arbitrary is that you're allowed to bring 12 ounces of hand sanitizer on an airplane now, but you should never fly. But anyway, like, arbitrary rule, well, change it. So realize that if nothing else from this experience, you've learned that there are a bunch of those arbitrary rules that are just trying to hold you back from what true freedom is.
'Cause
Not
when-
even as an American, but as a human being.
Because when push comes to shove, it's like, forget it. That didn't matter anyway. Oh, you push and shove on me.
My God, Ren loves watching this so much. This is like 2 months in the spank bank for her.
So here's another video.
Can't wait till this thing's over and we can use the hot tub.
Oh, it's empty.
Oh, and fuck, I keep forgetting that we can cuss.
Yes, we can. So
You got something.
here's a brand new video that's like 40 seconds long.
But perfect.
But perfect, because after this,
Not
we're...
about the length.
No. After this, we're going to get into some more weird stuff here in the studio. So we won't talk... Yeah. So we won't be talking to you when we get
More?
back. I'm just going to be making sounds, and Michael will be making the sounds with his mouth. And Yeshua can do whatever he wants back there.
I'm gonna be hanging out, watching just like y'all.
So this is a brand new film as of like 45 minutes ago from Alex Wilson. This is called Flashcard Number 3.
Nice.
symptoms.
We're not talking about
你们好，你们不难的，咱一块儿把老师，我发现中国人写了念，很少用大招。对了，嫂，再去干，过来，跟你打招。他说，哥，
There's a thing
这
about
个人会
sound
答问题，说，
frequency.
我想这会有什么意义？
What you're flowing on. What you're and what you're releasing into the air. Sometimes it's about release. You don't need to let go. Just hold on loosely. Sometimes it's fun just to entertain yourself. Hold on too tight. There are all kinds of sounds that you can hear. All kinds of frequencies. The way that the ears vibrates, the way that physical motion creates that energy that you hear. Physical motion, a sensation created, a new endeavor. You can vibrate in real time.
今天我请客，看完电影，咱们好一个吃点，吃饭，怎么样？
Like a fix, but I'm just living in it, living in the moment. Present, heavenly, it's how it's meant to be. How it's meant to be, how it's meant to go. How I'm supposed to spit, how I'm supposed to flow, how I'm supposed to sing, how you're supposed to Thank you for having me here. I appreciate this time that we've spending. This time that you're
It's like that, cause Yeshuwa made it.
That was hype. That was hype. That was super trippy.
Dude, I can't wait to be your Flavor Flav.
Yeah, you gotta take it.
Welcome to Triage Unit.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
So let's get into a longer live set. Let us catch our breath a
Yeah,
little
somebody
bit.
wants a cigarette.
This is Subduction, which is my friend Adam McKinley.
We shared headphones, Ren. That's probably
From
bad, too.
Columbus, Ohio. Here's about 18 minutes of stuff live from Toledo, Ohio, back in December.
忘了大家。
Sorry. I'm leaning over the computer because I'm trying to do a thing. Whiskey. I closed the thing that lets me do the thing I want to do. People talk because I'm being awkward.
Hello! Do you not know Adam Holquist?
That film was wild.
That
was
yeah.
wild.
That was a friend
so
of yours.
intense.
That was. Hang on. Let me get back.
That was
Let me get back to the thing.
intense.
That was Subduction, which is my friend Adam McKinley from Columbus.
Oh my
Columbus,
goodness.
Ohio?
Columbus, Ohio.
Shout out
Do you know that the Knights of Columbus are an Italian-American group, but they support genocide and
Well,
tax evasion?
I mean, they're Catholic, so one can only assume.
Oh my God! You know what else that means?
Topical. Oh, shit,
You want
where's
to
this
talk
thing?
about pedophile priests, or do you want to talk about coronavirus?
Oh no.
Oh, why not both?
Why not both? Maybe one
Babe.
clenses the other.
Babe.
Oh no.
Yeshua, you're a religious man.
Oh gee, there we go.
So, do you believe in things that are punishments, or do you believe in things that are nature?
You have to be more specific. Things that are.
If a
punishment.
tsunami were to hit
Nature.
a country,
Okay.
and that country was known for sinning in the eyes of a man that may perhaps look like me, rather than you.
Okay.
And they said that tsunami hit because it was God's punishment
on
for
those
their
people.
evil ways of not looking like me.
That I mean.
Versus nature is taking its course. This is a trap question for our guest.
Trap question in the trap.
Trap question!
It's a two-way. I mean, one, it depends what
Beep,
God you
beep.
believe in. It depends what God you believe in. That would be.
Well,
like, I don't
all
know,
right, but if
punishing those people that way, and there's different religions. So which God, like, it would be like it would then be a debate of which God is it that would be punishing those people for sinning in what religion for what reason. So I mean, I don't know.
I regret Adam being awkward and me bringing this up.
I feel like
And I apologize to our
I
guest,
feel
I,
Yeshua,
I regret nothing.
I
and
feel
his
like-
mom.
Yeah, I'm trying to get both your heads in the frame. At the same, Michael,
Well,
go,
I have a.
go to your right. There you
My
go.
right?
Yeah,
Your
you're right.
left?
There you go.
And so
Is that all right?
I
Yeah,
feel
that's fine.
like-
That's good.
So,
You stay right there.
What
I'm right
I'm
here.
just waiting. Okay, my file has downloaded. All right, I'm good.
I just
download.
Because
downloaded
we just
Spanish red.
Download the filet.
during the break, we were telling Yeshua about the joys of triage unit,
Oh
You
yeah.
get triage.
which he was not previously
I
acquainted with.
wasn't aware.
He's too
So-
young.
93, right here, baby. Get at me.
So,
God.
Ah,
Man. Remember 1993?
I remember-
1999 was the longest year. I feel like 1999 was so long. I feel like I was always asking people, what year is it? They were like 1999, forever. I was like,
You
why
were
is
fucking
this?
6.
Why is it so
Oh,
long?
come on, man. Like, the time to a child, it's one of the...
It was so long.
It's the only joy of getting old is the wisdom that it brings. And it's really not even wisdom so much as recollection.
Huh.
But, like, when you're a child, like, weekends last forever.
and
They do,
summers
though,
last
they
for like
do.
4 years.
And-
Summer was so hype.
And summer is so hype. And so in 1999,
Hey, shout out my
when
summer friends from summer camp.
6-year-old Joshua, it's
You know
like
what we
that
named-
because
You're not
Joshua made
You're not
it.
supposed to
Halloween.
say the real name.
Really? Do you not read the King James version of the Bible? It's not Yeshua anymore.
Dang, he's
is
read up.
Josh.
He's read
Yes,
up.
it's Josh.
He's read up.
Straight on.
Michael's done some homework.
What did I just say? The only good thing about getting old is the knowledge you acquire that they call wisdom.
He's done some homework. If y'all don't, you probably
Look,
like.
the day you
Some
stop
people
learning
got
is
lost.
the day
Some
that
people
you
got
die.
confused. They're like, what's
Spanish red.
Spanish Reds.
Spanish
2020.
Red
It's
is
not
that?
even a 2020. Fuck! Can we even cuss? So,
So,
when Yeshua wasn't allowed to get into bars,
Yeah.
my friend, 3-time Jeopardy champion Adam Holquist and
That's
I,
him.
We're part of a collective.
Word.
And it featured our dear friend, Mr. Justin Tapper, on guitar. Soundman extraordinaire, Mr. Taven Markov, on effects and keys.
That's correct.
Our Bosnian brother, Suleiman Terahovic. Sule.
On the bass guitar.
On the bass guitar.
Word.
I play bass. And then Adam and I. Adam on keys and effects.
And
then
Steven Shaner.
Steven Shaner in the clip you're about to see. Spanish Red, Raising a Glass to our dear friend Skunk. Who was our second drummer. And yeah, he was a beautiful human being. So this is from the Crooked Eye in 2014.
But first. Yeshuwa.
Oh,
I'm going first?
Oh, cool.
I'm going first?
All right. Super cool. Then we just wasted an intro. Spanish Red. Getting clappity.
It's getting clappity.
Getting clappity up in here.
So after Yeshua's
then let's talk about Yeshuwa
Yeah,
for
we're
a
going to
second.
talk about Yeshuwa for a second.
Then we'll talk about Triage Unit again, because I'm in that.
Yeah.
So Yeshua's got one more tune for us.
One more.
This is my favorite song of yours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because this is the one that I always get like.
Do that again.
I will do that again. I'll do it at the appropriate time.
Do that again. Oh wait, that's against protocol. Sorry, Ren. Make him shower before he lays in your marital bed.
I'm contaminated.
Not the first time I've contaminated Adam.
Oh snap!
This is called Chosen.
Yeah,
You got anything to say about Chosen?
It's a hype track. I wrote it when I was out in Arizona.
How old were you?
It was 2018, I think.
How old were you then? 7?
No, I was 25, like 25, 24.
How old are you now?
I'm 26 right now.
That was awesome.
I do a lot.
That was some
I
quality
got a lot to
interviewing.
remember. I have a lot of things to remember, so some things...
Math is hard.
You have
Math
to
is
search
hard.
through the... You have to, like...
Yeah.
It's something that
Numbers
wasn't,
don't rhyme. 7 and 11. There you go, bitch. New lyrics. Getting clappity. Here's Yeshuwa.
Spanish Red.
Because Michael made it.
No. It's like that because Yeshua made it. Oh, snap. This is Chosen.
It's like that, cause Yeshua made it.
By the way.
Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. Don't you see that I'm chosen? Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. I know you see I'm chosen, chosen. I'm a freedom leader, baby, so come ride my wave. Never crashing, tell them cause I stay with the passion. Verses of that spiritual, I'm just being real with ya. Building my future, that's why I can't chill with ya. But I might could build with ya. Make your life better too. Soul savior, soul survivor. SoundCloud, I'm like a skyrider. Songwriter, wrote this on my futuristic typewriter. Space shooter, sample looper. Defeater of King Cooper. Riding with my princess in my coupe. Might accidentally drop another track, oop. Dripping swag sauce, they call it swag goo. I am from the north, so I probably don't know you. Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. Don't you see that I'm chosen? Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. I know you see I'm chosen. Dabbing Alaskan, king crab butter with a napkin. Before lift off, I gotta make sure you're strapped in. Ask around, people know I got that holy sound. Different places, I've been bouncing around. Different faces, that's my network now. If we ain't moving forward, then we ain't working out. Left my girl up north for a shorty down south. If I come back home, she already know what it's about. I ain't been home in so long. Taste of medicine is so strong. Twisted in a paper, water in a bong. I'm been gone, I be going in my zone in. Not a mortal man, I've been chosen. I just slid it in, I just did it again. Dropping all these tracks so you count in. Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. Don't you see that I'm chosen? Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. I know you see I'm chosen, 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 chosen. Chosen, chosen, chosen.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for having me, Adam. Michael, shout out Michael. Hey,
God bless. Chosen. I know that I'm chosen. Chosen. Don't you see that I'm chosen?
I know you see, I'm chosen. Yeah, high register, Yeshuwa. Chosen. I know you see, I'm chosen, chosen. Yeah, that's how that one goes.
Doing his own fade out.
Live fade out.
Just like the record.
Getting lower and lower
like
to
the
the
record.
ground. Fade out live.
Getting clappity.
Getting all
I'm
the
Michael,
way
that's
clappity.
Adam,
This
that's
is
our
your
guest,
spot.
Yeshuwa.
That's me.
This is
That's me and my name.
So bonus cookies.
bonus cookies.
So Michael was telling you earlier when it wasn't time to tell you earlier about
Oh,
Triage
man,
Unit.
the director sucks tonight.
triage.
Like, I know this is our first show, and I thank you for tuning in. This is social distancing variety hour, although that's subject to change because Spanish red. But we keep thinking up better things to say, so getting clappity with it. Do that again. There we go. That's getting clappity.
So we're gonna leave you with
Alright.
Triage Unit, live from the late great Crooked Eye.
See, I got a theory about that it's not so true. Like, the Crooked Eye is a fantastic venue. Fantastic. Marty and Tracy did a great job. Bartosik, shout out.
Indeed.
Jokes. So, but it was win kill. Because at one time, between 10th and 11th on State Street, there were 5 different bars that you could go to, and you could see live original music. And then all of a sudden, there was one. And that's what win kill does to you. And that's why capitalism is bad, kid. Uncle Michael's socialism hour is happening right now.
Jazz hands.
But yeah, I mean, it was a great scene, but it killed the rest of it. So what do? Can't get too big, gotta stay level, and you gotta play with the rest of the field. And that's why we're doing this stream, if you will. That was cool.
That was.
I'll never to be that cool again.
No. It's a one
Yes,
shot
I
deal.
will, ladies. So Adam and I were in this group called Triage Unit with Tapper.
We're
and
still technically
Saban.
in this group.
Yeah,
called Triage
that's
Unit.
why it's a musical collective and not a band, because bands break up, but collectives are forever. So,
I get asked a lot, so how many bands are you in?
Mhm.
I never know how to answer that because there's a number of things like Triage Unit where it's like, well, it's not a thing,
right.
and I'm not in it, but we haven't spoken to each other in a year, but we're still totally a band.
Well, okay, there's a couple of things to that. Number one, you're sociable and easy to deal with, and I always appreciate that
true.
about you. That's like the 50th best thing about you.
Oh, thanks.
You're multi-talented when it comes to music, and you're a multi-instrumentalist. You can do all kinds of things. You are a panoply of sound. So you're attractive to all kinds of different people because you are easy to get along with, and you can do anything. And you're fine playing bass, just sitting in the pocket, just bopping your head, fucking bop, 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 you know? Like, go ahead and sing like Dave Matthews, you motherfucker. So
I was supposed to be at Sean's house today.
I wasn't dropping names.
I know,
but you
but-
did.
Well, who else do I sit and play bass in the pocket with?
Hey, right. And who else sings like Dave Matthews?
I wasn't going there.
Motherfucker. Anyway, so I digress. That's the name of our show.
I digress.
I digress. So we're all in this thing, and there's Sule on bass, and Taven on effects and keys, you on keys and effects, Tapper on guitar.
Very important distinction.
A very important distinction, because he's way more talented. Taven just made my voice vibrate, which he still does.
Although Taven played all the good piano parts.
He did. See, honestly, like, you just sit in the pocket.
I just do this.
You're the drone of bass players.
I do that. a lot of this.
Oh man, we've talked so much shit, and I love it. Here, you should hold that, and then make that. Do that.
Put that in there.
Yeah.
What else do you have to say about Triage Unit, Michael? Before we make Yeshuwa listen to it.
Erie's a beautiful scene. Like, I appreciate the fandom that happens in Erie, and there's a lot of people that come from out of town that, like, really appreciate how much people dig live original music. And we became, but Erie's really small for local bands. So unless you're, like, super fucking talented, like Brewer and Friends, stress the Friends. Like, Brewer's great, but he's nothing without the Friends. He's probably.
What if the real Brewer was the friends we made along the way?
Oh man, I hope so. Brewer's my friend. We're allowed to be friends now. Thanks, Tapper's wife. Anyway, but you only get so many shots, and there's only so many venues to play at. So you become like a flavor of the month when you're new, and we were
super flavor of the
month because we were all semi-known entities.
Yeah.
And then we were like Cream. And you're
yeah,
Ginger Baker.
Or like Blind Faith.
Blind Faith.
Which is not as good as Cream.
Not as good as... If you have Blind Faith, I have Cream.
Oh. That got weird.
Hello, I'm Michael.
This is Face Cookies.
No,
it's not Face Cookies.
Fuck this! This shit ain't Face Cookies. I can cuss in the basement. So we had this thing called Triage Unit. We were flavor of the month, and we sold some shit out. And
yeah, between like
Downtown Diva,
December of 2013 and February of 2014, we were like the hot ticket between 10th and 11th Street on State.
Our first live show, with which our original drummer quit because he was so true to the music. Uncle Ev, you rock, and I love you forever.
We love you, Ev.
I hope to see you soon, now that Taven and I can be friends again. Team Gary. Anyway. So, there was something else.
First show.
Was and he didn't want to play live. So, that's how we got our friend Steven Shaner Skunk to be our first live drummer. But, Richard Pinhas, who is the godfather of French electronica.
It's a true story.
And he's been around for a long time and, like, influenced people that you've heard of that I can't explain to you now, but you might be able to. But it really doesn't matter.
Like French contemporary of guys like Tangerine Dream and guys like Kraftwerk and lots of people who played with Richard, also played with Magma and all the French bands of the day.
At the very least, if you don't know Kraftwerk and you're still watching, cheers.
Bless your
Spanish
heart.
Red, but cool. So, Dick Penis. Richard Pinhas, the godfather of French electronica, opened for Triage Unit.
Yeah, because
our first show, because we played last.
Well, he was doing the
he
kind
was
of
fucking
thing that
shit.
I do.
It was,
it was
was
great.
worse than
No,
what
it was-
you do.
no, it was
Yeah, all right. If you have a dead fucking drone tin ear, it was just this dude just turning a knob and twisting
He was playing guitar.
dial on his guitar.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it was a very drony guitar set, and Joe Pop and I sat in with him.
That was when it got cool because you added like layers instead of just.
I'm just letting you go. No, seriously, it was great. It was really, really good.
That's not what it was.
So we were flavor of the month, and it's fucking bullshit because like all of a sudden you're getting paid and it's like, oh, and everyone gets the ego. We had our roadie got busted for sneaking us in beers because the bar caught bringing, and he, blessed be
Big Show.
Oh man, but fuck. We're old, and when you're old, your friends die, and then you remember your friends, and you remember the good time, and a little piece of your heart dies. On top of that, all the women you met along the way.
Johnny James and the Absolutes on your show showed up in my Facebook on this
everyone
day
started
thing the other
sharing.
day.
There were two things today that came up. It was the Absolutes, and then it was Bernie White, and they both came up today, and it's just like.
I think that's the only time I think it was the same night on your show. Because I think that's the only time that I sort of, in passing, like, oh hey, met Bernie. Was that night on your show that we played there? And I kind of forget that Indeterminates played on your show.
Yeah, I mean, played live, and it was
fucking weird,
incredible.
And it was like the picture of me was like
Fred Krueger being in studio, like Fred fucking Krueger was in studio. Like that guy doesn't
show up for anything.
He doesn't go like 15 feet from his door. Well, front door. Anyway. But fuck, he played like that guy. I mean, Sule is my brother, and I will only be in a band if Sule is the bass player. That's Ryder. Aside from the fact that I can't sing and no one wants to have me in their band.
I'll only be in a band if Sule is the bass player, or Fred Krueger, or me, or Pat Roach, or Corona.
Jesus Christ, at this point,
I got no standards.
Nothing. Fucking Corona. Those guys are hitting it big. You should check out our friends.
Head to Hive. Yeah, I should grab one of their videos for.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I think they got videos. Yeah, they got
fucking
videos.
Chris Coronavirus.
I tagged him on Facebook.
That was.
Damn it, Corona.
I stole your joke and made it funny. 23 likes.
So this is Triage Unit.
That was a fucking intro.
Live at the
Straight
Crooked Eye,
talent.
January 2014.
Hashtag Yeshuwa. It's like that because Yeshuwa made it.
So
put in a hashtag and it's all together and it takes you like 6
like
reads.
That, yeah. You should like camel case that like it's like that.
Oh man,
Yeshuwa made it.
I want a T-shirt that does that.
It's like
That's
that because
merch
Yeshua
I
made
would
it.
pay for.
I will buy a hashtag. It's like that because Yeshua made it. Like just this big.
Going across.
Going across.
No, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Finish saying that. Like he's gonna put out new merch that you can buy during these trying times. But I just thought about the video that we're gonna watch.
Okay.
We have a couple of guests sitting in.
Oh yeah.
Abby Barrett is on electric viola.
Yep.
And our dear friend
Joe Cieslak
is on the saxophone. And there's a moment at the end. I mean, this is intense. This is a beautiful video. This is one of my most proud moments in my sad existence. But this is great. But there's a moment at the end because Joe and Abby had never met before, but had heard about each other because they're super talented musicians from our little hamlet, or within our little community. And so there's a point at the end where I introduce or name everybody and go around, and they look at each other and kind of cheers.
Yeah, I think they do clink beers or something.
Yeah, and that's the first time that they met, and now
that
they're in love.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's lovely.
I have put so many couples together, yet I'm just sad and alone. Matchmaker. No, play the video.
Please don't make him a match.
You're not worth it.
I'm
better than you.
We will not be back.
No, we're not. No, next time. Days from now. Tomorrow night, Phase Cookies on 90.5 will go on, and my special co-host for a little bit of shut-in action, Stephen F. Maynard.
Oh, he doesn't get out.
No. Dude just went to the WA tonight. What a fucking asshole. Don't go out. All right, I promised I wouldn't talk about this, but stay inside. Watch this Triage Unit video. Share it with your grandkids.
Come see us next week. We love you guys.
Love you.
Be well.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Sule, 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 Sule. Shit's about to get weird in here. Better hold on. You holding on? I know you keep me hanging on. Are you hanging on now? Are you better now? Now is it better now? Now? Truer faction. You wanted to pretend to love us, but you can't love us like we want to be loved. Are you ready to be keep saying this and see these things that we kept saying, these things that we kept trying to make a new life, we kept trying to put in our bows and strings. Just a little bit of brass. I try so hard. Statue with new legs and a new bust and a new sign that said, "All ye." Fight amongst yourselves. Or on another level. I'm trying hard. Deliver truly. It's not a new tribe. It's something old. It's in your mind. Under your control. We try so hard. Barrett over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a triage unit. This is Ms. Abby Barrett, and this is Mr. Joe Cieslak. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Well, that was fun.
That was awesome. Thank you for being with us. This is Social Distancing Variety Hour. He's Newark, I'm Cincinnati.
That's Yeshuwa.
I'm Yeshuwa.
It's like that because Yeshuwa made it. Getting clappity.
We'll see you soon. Be well, be clean, be safe. We love you guys.
Social distancing.
Social distancing variety hour. I wasn't going to come back, but then I realized once I started watching the thing that I didn't have my mic plugged into anything the first time. I mean, it's physically plugged into the thing, but, you know, I screwed it up like I still do. You'd think a year later that I would know how to plug the things into all the other things, but once every 6 to 8 weeks, it still goes all wrong. But, yeah, thank you to those who tuned in and watched our first show. Hope to see you all back with us Sunday for the first anniversary spectacular, which will be a time. Love you guys. Go wash your hands. Good night. Bye.